We are directly going to the session, and the first paper is presented by Ashtavaidya Divakaran Moose, India. Ashtavaidya tradition of Kerala Ayurveda. That is his paper. He is the chairman and chief physician at Ashtavaidyan Taikatu Moose, Atma Ayurvedic Hospital, Thrissur, Kerala, India. Chief consulting physician at Kerala Ayurveda Samaj in Shornur and at PNNM Ayurveda Medical College. Sir, please.
Very dignitaries in the dais, off the dais, and friends. My first English talk in the life. Mainly that I could not speak in proper English. So this is the first time that is I think Maharshi is here, Maharshi is present of my person, the first English speech. I think so. And another thing, my 50th year of my practice, that is in this month. I am started 22-year-old, now it is 72 last. Because my age is April 27th, I have 73. So this is 50th year of my practice. That is also. And may I begin with a note of thanks to the organizers, Maharshi Ayurveda, All India Ayurveda Congress and International Academy of Ayurveda for inviting me to this international seminar. I am extremely happy that such an international event is being hosted by Maharshi European Research University, of which I am also a member. As for the topic of the seminar, Ayurveda for Global Health, I feel that it has much relevance to the present times in the field of health of the mankind. This is reflected in the papers presented here, which explain the time-tested, scientifically verified solutions for the health problems of our times. I am all the more happy that the topic allotted to me is the Ashtavaidya tradition of the Kerala. Ayurveda, since I belong to Kerala, and also because I am a member of one among the very few surviving Ashtavaidya families of Kerala. That is, I am saying the surviving family. I think I must begin with the very origin of the Ashtavaidya families. I need not tell such an august assembly of scheduled scholars like this, that Ayurveda, which is a system of holistic treatment, is thousands of years old. It is the science of the rooted in the nature. The Kerala has been a rich source of medicinal plants and herbs because of its peculiar geographic features. So naturally, there was already a system of folk medicine that was locally practiced. It is believed that Bagbhada, the author of Ashtanga Hridayam, arrived here from the Sindh in the north in search of rare medicinal plants. His arrival was a boost to the traditional healers here and there accepted this famous treatise Ashtanga Hridayam, one of the major texts in Ayurveda, which is considered as the Bible of Kerala Ayurveda. It is also believed that Vagbhada composed Ashtanga Hridayam sitting on a rock near the Tiruvira temple in Kerala, that is south side of Kerala. This class of physicians who could intellectually combine these two branches came to be known as Ashtavaidya of Kerala. They are generally referred to as Moose and Nambis. Both are many years here. Moose, I am the Moose. The Narayanan Nambi is, he was there. His son is another Narayanan Nambi. According to the legend, it was Lord Parashurama who brought 18 Nambudiri families to Kerala and appointed them as physicians for the 18 regions of Kerala. They were called Ashtavadyas since they were equally proficient in the 8, that is 8 branches. Their treatment is 8 branches. Kaya Bala Graha Urdhanga Shalyadamshta Jaravisha. That is 8 branches. That is 8 branches of Ayurveda. There were 18 original Ashtavaidya families. But over the years, the number was reduced to a few, as low as 5. I am proud to say that of 15 Ashtavaidyas practicing now, I belong to the Alayaditha Tekkat family of Ashtavaidyas, which is the most prominent one today. The 8 Ashtavaidya families and the practitioners, each of them, are given in the table below. Alathur Nambi, that is only 2 persons in practicing. But Karathol Nambi and Chundal Moose are merged with Alathur Nambi. And our Alayaditha Tekkat Moose, we are the first of the practitioners. 8 members are practicing now in my family. There is a Kuriyadath Moose, Nyarakil Moose, Kurumbepulli Moose, and Padadol Moose merged to Alayaditha Tekkat Moose. And Padanallipurtha Tekkat Moose, only 1 person is practicing. The Peringav Moose and the Parpur Moose merged to Padanallipurtha Tekkat. Kuttanjeri Moose, nobody, no practicing, no family is there now. And the Vaiskara Moose, the family is there, but nobody to practice Ayurveda. And the Chirataman Moose, 2 persons are practicing. Another 7th, Velladu Moose, no other, the family not more. Pulamanda Moose, 2 Ashtavaidya, Pulamanda Moose are practicing. Our system of training, the traditional system of learning any branch of knowledge in India is Gurukula. And Ayurveda is no exception. The disciple staying with the Guru and also takes care of even his personal care. Since all the books on Ayurveda had been written in Sanskrit, the study begins with grammar, poetry, and even drama, which are essential to analyze the meanings of the verses in the ancient text. Sanskrit books on Tarka, roots of reason and argument, and the traditional philosophy of Nyaya, Vaisheshika, and Sankhya. have to be mastered. Since Ashtanga Hridayam is the backbone of the Ayurvedic treatment, Ashtavadyas began their study by learning by heart all the 7,120 odd verses of the treatise. This is followed by the period of apprenticeship. During the period of apprenticeship under a guru, the student physicians wrote out the prescription for patient. The master would only recite the first few words of the verse that contains the medicinal formulation he wished to prescribe, and the students were expected to add the rest of the verse from memory and complete the prescription. By close observation of his guru's method of examining the patient, the student could understand the rationale behind the prescription. The students were also taught to identify plans for making personalized medicinal preparations by combining the ingredients appropriate to each patient's ailment. Once the period of apprenticeship is over, after taking blessing from Guru, the students recite all verses of Ashtanga Hridayam repeatedly in the morning. In the evening, books related to the deity of the ancestor temple are recited continuously for 1 year. In my case, the book was Devi Maharmyam. Now the student will be capable of starting independent practice. But here we have to understand that learning is a continuous process. As for me, I must admit that I am still a student. Now, method of treatment. A notable feature of Ayurvedic treatment by Ashtavaidya is the care taken to examine even minutes details of the personal history of a patient before diagnosing the disease and prescribing a treatment. His age, his state of mind, his food habits, the environment in which he lives, his digestive power and stages of manifestation of the disease. All are taken into account before the prescription. Ashtavaidya diagnoses diseases by interacting with the patients and not by nothing the pulse. But Ashtavaidya of Ramandol Moose family have recently started the checking pulse in some cases. As for the medicines, they are prepared by the Ashtavaidyas themselves, for which they have their own units. Of course, at least a few of them have their own units for making medicines. My grandfather, Ashtavaidya Divakaran, there is a first Ashtavaidya family is started a pharmacy. That was in 1994, the ETM by Dishala. Medicinal plants and herbs are collected and supplied by experts and supplied to the Vaidyas. The Ashtavaidyas have absolute trust in them. Anyhow, a thorough examination of the materials supplied by them is personally carried out before the medicines are prepared. Of course, I have to admit that there is a shortage of medicinal plants nowadays. So very often we are compelled to depend on the market. In olden days, the Ashtavaidya themselves collected and prepared the medicines with the help of their own men. And another, some literaries, many Ashtavaidyas have written commentaries and Ashtavaidya, Ashtanga Hridayam, and other Ayurvedic books. A few of them have been published also. Sahasrayogam, Yogamridam, Chikitsa Manjari, Alatyur Manipravalam are a few among them. Sahasrayogam contains 1,000 formulations. Also, many of the Vaidyas have been prolific writers. My guru, Vayaskara N.S. Mose, was one such writer. Surprisingly, he is the only one who has written in English. Apart from Sanskrit and Malayalam, he has written several books related to Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia to modern botany. He was not a student of botany, but learned it through his own interest. Single drug remedies and Ayurveda Flora Medica are two of these significant works. They are important reference because in Ayurvedic Materia Medica today, the All India Ayurveda Directory, which he had published in the several editions, carries vital information about Ayurveda in India. This dates back to the 1940s and has been widely accepted by the Ayurveda treatment fraternity. He was also a regular visitor of Jamnagar. I am fully aware that I have been very brief in dealing with the topic, but hope that it will enable one to get a general picture of the tradition of the Ashtavaidya of Kerala. I conclude with a note of thanks for this rare privilege of presenting such an important topic before this international forum. Thank you very much. Jai Gurudev.
I'd just like to take the opportunity to give very special thank you to the great Ashtavaidya tradition from Kerala, who have been so instrumental in supporting Maharshi's initiative, and the Panchakarma centers that are running by Maharshi's organization around the world. They have most of the knowledge from this great tradition. Thank you very much for upholding this.